Friday Football Fever, sponsored by GTCC and Shift Ed.
Welcome into Friday Football Fever, as it's a huge week for the sport we know and love, and that's because the NFL has made its return.
That's right. However, on the high school level here in the Triad, Week 3 featured a ton of great matchups.
Absolutely. We'll head out west for our GTCC Game of the Week. East Surry and West Stokes are only separated by 7 miles, and both schools are 1-1, but only one will walk away with a 2-1 record. Trent Lohman now on the opposite sideline as the head coach for West Stokes, and Caleb Perdue is in his first year at the helm for East Surry. Now in the first quarter, Sam Reeves connects with Derek Stutter. Jalen, he's gone. 40-yard touchdown, absolutely not for the senior. So the Wildcats lead 7-0 early. The Cardinals look to bounce back on the next drive. Noah Feltz gets the carry, but he fumbles it, so the ball will go back to the Wildcats. But it was a great defensive hold here for East Surry. They get a hand on the field goal attempt, so it's no good. So the score will stay 7-0. Now the defensive game was strong for the Cards as they pick up a safety to make the score 7-2. You don't see that a lot in high school football, do you? Absolutely. But just before half, Reeves finds Nate Akers. He weaves his way through to increase the lead for West Stokes. This one is a close one, but the Wildcats improve to 2-1, winning 26-3.
And next up, we stop by Jamison Stadium, where the undefeated Grimsley Whirlies got a visit from 2-0 Reagan. And guess what? The Reagan Raiders, they entered this one a bit short-handed as they lost their starting quarterback, Jacob Smith, for the rest of the season due to injury. So the sophomore Elijah Davis, he stepped up and did what he could. Here he is, finding Jerry Summers up the sidelines for the big play for the Raiders. And a Raider first down. Now Grimsley would come up with a stop. And going the other way is the Tennessee commit Faison Brandon. Just watch him. Watch that cut. Got guys running into each other. A huge first down. He tucks it away, heads out of bounds. Now, check out that hit there from Kamari Carter. Now the world is looking for the end zone. Who else would it be to find it but Mr. Summers?
Again.
For his first of 2 scores on the day as Grimsley remains perfect, winning this one 42-7.
We want to give a huge shout out to the East Davidson Golden Eagles, our Friday Football Fever Band of the Week.
Now back to the gridiron, where head coach Eric Teague and the Reedsville Rams kicked off regular season play with wins on the road at Western Alamance and at Paige. Well, tonight the Rams' home opener was against rival Rockingham County. Let's get things started with the guy himself. Deontay Neal drops back, airs it out, and finds Cameron Jones for the 41-yard touchdown. Now the Cougars, on the offensive side, they're moving it early. It's QB Luke Strittmatter. He picks up a huge chunk of yardage on the ground for Rockingham County, but it wouldn't lead to any points. Now, Jariel Cobb, he takes the carry, finds the hole, shakes off a defender there. Look at him.
You can't bring him down.
Stiff arm, a man amongst boys, carrying defenders into the end zone for the score for Reedsville. Neal back in the pocket again. This time drops back and finds Janias Sharp for yet another Reedsville Rams touchdown. You thought he was done. More from him. Here he is. He hits Jones for their second touchdown connection of the first half. Reedsville wins a huge 50-7.
And we had a big non-conference showdown tonight at Northern Guilford as the Nighthawks kicked off against Eastern Alamance. In the first quarter, North Guilford's Jackson Kemp finds Reggie King Jr. to put the Nighthawks in scoring position. Now Dwight Hall with the handoff. He cuts and cuts again to break through all the defenders. Nighthawks get on the board first. Now Eastern Alamance will get the ball on this drive. Zach Burchell, he's looking. He finds Tyler Westbrooks. He makes a man miss. Eagles pick up the first down. Now Burchell again. He's scrambling. Jalen, what is he going to do? He's going to throw it up with a prayer, hoping to find an Eagle deep, but it's intercepted by Kevin Willoughby. The Kemp and King connection was strong tonight. Here he is finding the wide receiver deep downfield. No one is going to catch him, Jalen. Northern Guilford rolls to a 45-14 win.
It was a battle of unbeatens here in Greensboro as 2-0 Reynolds took on 2-0 Northwest Guilford. And our Fever Caravan made a stop. Here we go. It's 4th and goal for Reynolds, and they look like they're going to pick it up. And tackled. Oh, wait!
Nope.
He breaks it. Is he going to make it?
The old switcheroo, Jalen.
You thought he was going to make it. And another big stop here for the Northwest defense on 4th down. Turnover on downs. Now, Northwest dropping back, looking for, and check out the QB. Get outside of the pocket and lays the boom on the backer, and he picks up the 15-yard penalty. Now, Reynolds going for the field goal. It's blocked by Northwest. I don't know who picks it up, but guess what? They got the ball back. Northwest, they go on to win this one 14-17.
And our Fever Caravan made a stop tonight in Winston-Salem for Mount Tabor and Paige. Mount Tabor takes its first possession and marches down the field, ending with a drive with Lane Albright hitting, who, Jalen?
Snook Peterkin.
Absolutely. The Virginia Tech commit takes it 42 yards to put the Spartans on the board first. Mount Tabor gets the ball back and again has a little problem as Jamarius Hunter takes the handoff up the middle. Spartans now up by 14, but don't count the Pirates out yet.
Oh!
Paige gets on the board as Elijah Jones gets the pick six and cuts the lead to 14-6. But Jalen, this was all Spartans, all bright. Here he is. He hits Lucas Pereira for the 15-yard touchdown as Mount Tabor pulls away for the 48-6 win.
We had a double dip of high school action on the gridiron with games on both Monday and tonight. So let's check out our Shift Ed Play of the Week. This week's play is courtesy of East Davidson Landon Newton. First, here he is, recovering the Wheatmore fumble, picks it up and picks up some big yardage on the return. Then later in that night, it's Newton, right place at the right time. He intercepts the pass for the Golden Eagles, but he's not done yet.
Wow.
Still in the first half is Newton again, picking off his second pass of the game. So it's a fumble recovery and a pair of INTs by East Davidson's Landon Newton for our Shift Ed Play of the Week.
Have yourself a game, sir. Week 3 of the 2024 high school football regular season is now in the record book. So our focus shifts to week 4. We've got 5 big games in the running for our next GTCC game of the week. Glenn takes on Parkland, Oak Grove hosts North Forsyth, and Eastern Alamance travels to Reedsville. Trinity meets up with West Davidson, and Smith kicks off against Thomasville. Just head on over to WFMYnews2.com and click the Game of the Week story to cast your vote. And just a reminder, you can vote as many times as you want until Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Fun weekend.
Yeah.
Fun weekend.
Absolutely.
And the weather is good as well, too, but you guys had some good matchups tonight.
Oh yeah, it was a great night of action. Can't wait to see what tomorrow has in store. And then guess what? Sunday.
NFL Panthers are back.
Panthers are
back.
NFL's back. What a time. We've had some great games already this week. Sunday, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Gonna be
electric.
fun.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we will see you this weekend. Be safe out there.